The majority of the people who clicked on this video will not be successful. Well, actually, it really depends on how you define being successful, so allow me to provide a broad enough definition that I think will cover most of the people watching this. So let's say being successful in life means you have big dreams and goals and you've accomplished them or are close to accomplishing them, you're completely confident in who you are and accept all parts of you, you love what you do, you're generally quite happy most days, and you are financially comfortable and secure. So here is why you will never be successful, and if you can get to the end of this video without getting angry, then I applaud you. You are an avid complainer. You are constantly complaining about your current life situation and wish you had it better without actually doing anything to make your situation better. Whenever someone talks to you about changing your life situation, you start the sentence off with, well, I would, but X, instead of trying to find a solution to said X.
Hey man, I just came over today because something's going on. You've just been super down in the dumps and you clearly seem miserable. I really think you should start looking for a new job or working on that side hustle you're always telling everyone about. We're just worried about you, man.
Listen, man, I hear you. I want to, I wish I could, but I've had this tummy ache for the past few days, and there's just a couple other things that I gotta take care of first. I'll start soon.
To you, life isn't fair, and the world is out to get you. You're too ugly, short, or lack the talent needed to reach success and happiness. You also make sure to complain and talk shit about other people as much as you can.
Oh my god, dude. Look at this. Did you see what Brett posted on his Instagram? This dude is the biggest loser alive. He thinks, oh, I'm going out tonight. Better post it. I better post myself with all this money and these girls, and I'm so successful. I have my own business and I'm happy.
I think you're reading way too much into this, man. Brett's one of my good friends. We go out all the time. He's got a good job. He's got his life together. And I don't know what to say, man. You're just in your room, kind of hating on the guy.
Instead of focusing your energy towards developing inner strength and happiness, you direct all your energy towards the fact that Brett said something on Twitter that you disagree with. You make sure to send out a mass text to all your friends about it too, so you can fuel yourself with drama and distract yourself from your own unhappiness. You can't seem to understand that complaining solves nothing and does nothing but make you feel worse about your situation and yourself. To you, life is just happening to you, and you can't do anything about it. Comparison. You love to base your self-worth on what you've achieved or look like compared to others. As a result, you start to hate yourself even more. Even though everybody starts at a different position in life with different genes, upbringings, and opportunities, you still somehow think that comparing your life's journey to someone else's is an accurate metric and will do you any sort of good. Comparison also makes you into someone that you're not. You try to act and think like your idols, and when you fail because everyone's physical and mental needs are different, you start to feel like you aren't good enough. Brett is out there partying with friends and going to Calabasas almost every weekend, and you're sitting at home trying to finish your house on your single-player survival world in Minecraft. His life is so much more interesting and cooler than yours. You then realize that gives you another reason to complain and talk to the group chat about how Brett must think he's so cool posting all of that, as you hide your jealousy and envy. You also love to compare your abilities with your craft to other people as a way to demoralize yourself. You're not even close to as good as them at what you want to do, so there's no point in even trying anyways. There's teenagers on TikTok who are the exact same age as you but have millions of followers and dollars more than you, and so you must be behind in life and worse than them. You make sure to make up an imaginary age at which you should have a ton of money, cars, and friends. You think you need to have everything figured out by the time you're 25 because other people at 25 are millionaires. You are extremely entitled. You think you deserve it all, and if you don't get what you want right away, you throw a temper tantrum. Your addiction to comparison also allows you to enhance your entitlement. Even though you've barely put in any work on your craft and yourself, you think you should be successful already because all hot TikTokers have to do is shake their ass for a few seconds and they get a big check. You make sure to impose unrealistic demands onto others, and when they aren't able to fulfill those demands, you have a fit.
Yo, my guy. So, need a little favor from you. As fate would have it, I accidentally ran over a chipmunk today and my tire just completely blew out. You know how things are for me right now. I'm just wondering if you could loan me like
$600, $700 right now, just real quick.
Listen, man, just with like rent and everything, you know that money's been tight, and I can't just be giving out $600.
You don't have $600 for me.
I'm sorry, I don't have $600.
You can't give me $600.
I'm sorry, no.
Are you kidding me? How many times have I gone to your house to go take care of your cat? How many times have you hit me up saying, hey, let's go grab a beer, no one else will grab a beer with me? I went and did that, and you won't even give me $600, $700 right now.
I can't, dude. I'm sorry. That's
You're an actual joke, kid. Get out of my apartment.
After all, it's all about you. Due to these people not fulfilling your unrealistic demands, you punish them by verbally abusing them very subtly until they start second-guessing their decision to not meet your demands.
Hey man, about what I said up there, I'm pretty sorry for that. It wasn't a huge favor and you probably should have done it for me, but you know, don't sweat it, you know, don't overthink it too much. I'll only be mad for a little while, so yeah, no problem.
You also make sure to see everyone as a competition or threat. You should always be the center of attention, and it should always be about you. When Brett looks like he's doing better than you or is happier than you, you make sure to bring him down a few notches by leaving a passive-aggressive comment. For a second there, it almost seemed like the focus wasn't on you, and that's not acceptable. Your entitlement also allows you to reject any sort of constructive criticism, especially when the person giving the criticism is more skilled than you in that field.
What's up?
I just noticed that you're just doing a lot of cuts. There's this new keyboard shortcut that I found that you can definitely use. It'll make everything go a lot faster.
What makes you think you know more than me? I'm doing just fine over here doing what I'm doing with the cutting. I don't need some keyboard shortcut, okay?
Dude, you asked me to come over to help you edit.
You don't think you should have to work extremely hard to live a fulfilling and financially comfortable life. Because you've always lived pretty comfortably and gotten what you've wanted quickly and easily. Thanks to this, you have no patience. Your sense of entitlement has given you a great excuse to think you deserve results right away. Your entire life has been a series of chasing the next instantly gratifying dopamine hit, and so your brain's reward system is completely fried. Instead of using your higher level brain areas that are based on logic, you allow your ancient, lower level brain areas to take you over. Delayed gratification is a foreign concept to you. You don't believe that good things take time because you can get good things like a notification on your phone, a wank, or chicken nuggets in a matter of minutes. You expected to already be successful, happy, and have everything you want after 3 months of work, so you decide to give up, even though it'll most likely take you years and years of work to actually see any sort of success in the thing you're doing. In fact, one of your favorite activities is giving up. You've already made 50 pieces of art, or 50 videos, or 50 advertisements, and you still have nothing to show for it. That's unfair. Life is unfair. You're going to stop now. You then turn to chasing fast trends and clickbait titles that guarantee you can get rich quick with their 12-step program, all for only $997. You completely disregard the fact that these get-rich-quick schemes are mostly scams. And maybe you'll even get rich quick for a little while, but you'll be sure to lose it because of your other awful habits and a lack of a sustainability mindset. Deep, natural roots only grow a substantial amount over years and years, but all you want is the artificial tree that looks nice above the surface. Because if you have lots of money, at least for right now, that'll make Brett jealous. You lack any sort of consistency. Inconsistency is your middle name. Because of your extreme lack of patience, you try to get everything as quickly as possible and in the process greatly overwork yourself to the point of burnout so you're unable to stay consistent. One day, you'll go to the gym for 2 hours, listen to 10 podcasts in a row, and stay up until 4 a.m. working on the grind, and the next day, you'll be too burnt out to do anything. You can't seem to understand that a steady, slow output of energy practically every day over years is the best way to actually reach your goals. After all, you don't have years. You need to be successful and happy right now because TikTok teenagers. You consume but never apply. This is already your 5th self-help video today. You think maybe this will be the one that has the answers to what you're looking for. Or maybe you don't even think that at all and you just use this to achieve a false sense of productivity. That's not completely true though. You employ a lot of self-help practices like nofap, cold showers, and journaling, and you say affirmations every night, but you wonder why you aren't seeing results. You can't seem to understand that these things are just a tool to make doing the work easier and more enjoyable, and that actual results in life come come from doing difficult work associated with delayed gratification. For some reason, you think not touching your dick automatically makes you successful, confident, and muscular. You also love to read tons of self-help books filled with a lot of repeated sentences and fluff, and not actually apply anything in those books because at least it makes you feel like you're doing something good with your time. After all, you don't have the incredible superpowered book summaries to all your favorite nonfiction books provided by the sponsor of today's video, Shortform. This right here is the key to Brett's success and happiness. For those who don't know, Shortform is a platform that is putting out some of the best nonfiction book summaries. It's basically like book summaries on steroids. They give you comprehensive coverage of all the book's key ideas, clearly and simply explained, plus smart commentary and analysis. Basically think of it as like your smartest friend teaching you a book, but you have to put your entitlement aside for a second. I've been starting to get into the books that I haven't read that are related to nonfiction, and you guys know I just talked about Stoicism, and Ryan Holiday has a really good book, Ego is the Enemy, so I've been just reading that on there. And here's what I really think makes Shortform stand out from all of these other book summary apps and platforms. You can learn a book at different levels. For a 10-minute overview, check out the one-page summary, which is already better than other apps like Blinkist, and then you can go deeper and read the full guide. And probably the best part about Shortform is the fact that they have actual exercises within this full summary, so you can actually apply what you're learning in real time, because application without consumption is useless. They drop new book guides and articles every week, and subscribers get to vote on what books to cover. 3 genres I think you guys would be really interested in are self-improvement, entrepreneurship, and lifestyle. To get a 5-day free trial, you can join Shortform using my special link, shortform.com/Cole, or click the link in the description. You never sacrifice anything. You don't think you need to sacrifice any of your bad habits because everything should come easy to your entitled ass. Because you love comparing yourself to others, you say that Wiz Khalifa smokes weed every day and he's successful, so that must mean it's not affecting your life in any negative way. When you're not working on your Minecraft house, you're going out to drink several times a week and making sure to post a boomerang of you clinking glasses with all your friends because you know Brett always views your stories and that he'll probably get jealous. Between the several hours of video games, nights out, and complaining and comparing, you do actually meaningful work around 4 hours a week. That one Tim Ferriss book cover said it was possible, and its title gives you an excuse to not give up on things that are clearly doing you more harm than good. You can't seem to understand that in order to be part of the 10%, you must do what 90% of people aren't willing to do. Things should be coming easy for you. Why aren't you seeing the changes you want? You deserve the success by now. You rely on motivation. Thanks to all your bad habits you're unwilling to give up, you rarely ever feel motivated to do the inner and outer work necessary in order to be successful. But once every blue moon, you do feel motivated, and that's when you finally decide to do the work. This conveniently reinforces your personality trait of never being consistent. Deep down, you realize that if you actually want the results that come from being patient and consistent, you have to do the hard work even when you don't feel like it. But your habits of giving up easily and being entitled keep you from ever being a person capable of actually disciplining themselves. You watch a ton of motivational videos and DM your favorite self-help YouTubers to give you motivation to start, and it works, but only temporarily. And you don't understand that this is an act of relying solely on things outside of you to push you to do the things that are good for you that you don't feel like doing, and it will never help you permanently develop the inner strength that comes from staying disciplined, consistent, patient, unentitled, and unbothered. Because in the end, nobody can save you but yourself. Big thank you to all the patrons on this channel on Patreon. If you don't know what this is, it's a platform I'm putting out exclusive videos and podcasts you can't find anywhere else. If you want to check out that platform, the link is in the description, patreon.com/Cole Hastings. I'll see you guys in the comments for this video. Love ya.